Welcome back to Fringewatch on Channel 44. We are on, I think we're on Fringewatch's Facebook page today. If you didn't know that there was a Fringewatch page, now you do. It is Fringewatch ADL on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which is the other one we do. Sometimes we record on Channel 44's Facebook page, sometimes we do it on Fringewatch's Facebook page. We like to keep it interesting and we like to make it as hard as possible for you to watch. If you are watching this on the TV, this is actually yesterday's show, and when this one ends, you can hop straight onto Facebook and watch today's show live, and then you can be a part of it. This is Alicia Norton. She is our co-host today, and our first guest for today is Zuleika, who's doing surgery, it looks like. Hey mate, how you doing?
Not quite. I'm doing theatre.
Theatre, legitimate theatre.
Not surgical theatre, but cabaret theatre, yes.
Great, excellent. We want to do a little song for us, and we heard you warming up, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Tell us about you and why you were, what got you here?
Oh gosh, look, I'm one of these people who was forced to play the piano at 3, do ballet, all that kind of stuff.
Well, not the ballet thing. Did you do ballet?
I didn't, no. This body ballet, no, none of that. Thank you.
Hello. Takes all sciences, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I was one of those people who was forced to do a lot of this stuff, and then once I got past high school, it was like, stop doing that messing around, you got to get a real job. So, yeah, I was born into a medical family. My father is a doctor, my mum's also a nurse, and I already spoke the language, so I got my degree, and yeah, I've always done a lot of comedy and a lot of dancing and music and singing, so it was just natural for me to put the two together because nursing frustrates me so much.
Yeah. Now, was nursing, did that placate the parents for a number of years? Were they like, that's a good solid thing, or were they like, no?
Yeah. After they realised when I started doing the whole singing and entertaining and acting stuff, they kept on asking me, can you pay your rent? Do you have enough money? I'm like, yes. Have you still got the nursing job? Yes. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I've always had them hand in hand. I was always studying at different places to do my entertainment while I was working as a nurse. I would often go and do courses at Sydney Dance Company, because I'm from Sydney, and NIDA while I was doing night shift at night. So I do my little course and then I go and work and then I go to sleep and rinse, repeat.
So nurses as performers make pretty good performers because you're a little sick and twisted, and you're a little bit, I'm not going to say the word broken, but you have a slightly more evolved sense of humour than everyone else, because you see some nasty stuff and you kind of have to get through it somehow.
That's really nice for you to say, because I often
dark, twisted humor.
I walk around the planet thinking that I'm the one who's strange.
No, you're evolved.
Evolved.
My wife is a nurse and she is sick. She's sick in the head.
But abnormality is our normality.
Yeah, exactly.
And particularly for me, because I grew up with patients in my house. But that's what
you'll need to say more about that. I don't understand.
Well, I don't want to give too much away about the show, but that is how I grew up. I have literally grown up with patients in my house my entire life. Wow. So to find out more, go and see Triage.
Yes. And so tell us more about the show then.
Right, it's an hour-long show. I really look at what people think nurses are, because my most common thing is, no matter if you're a paramedic or a doctor or a physio or a patient or just a general healthy human being, no one has any idea what we do. And any nurse will tell you that. And that is very, very frustrating, because that's why it's so difficult for us to get our pay rates seen and you know, industrial action to be heard. So yeah, I wrote this story for my best friends and my mum, because my mum, it's kind of destroyed her a little bit, and I've spent my whole life
Hang on, your show has destroyed her, or nursing?
No, nursing.
Okay.
Maybe me. Nursing has destroyed her a lot, and I have spent my whole life trying to make her laugh. So that was definitely something that I really delved into, the twistedness of how stupid our job can be sometimes. And in the process, a lot of people are turning around going, oh my God, I had no idea that this is what you guys had to deal with. So I'm doing it like a lot of black comedy with stuff like Dolly Parton. I do covers of Dolly, Aretha Franklin, Cole Porter, and I've got a couple of my own originals that I'm popping in the show as well. So it helps to break up just how full on I think it can be, specifically for people who aren't nurses.
Absolutely. Now, what of those things are we going to hear from in a second?
You're going to hear...
That was the worst. What are you going to perform for us? Is what I was trying to say.
In 1 second,
Oh,
I
yes.
am going to perform my latest song that I've just written called Only Human. And I did write it for my best mate who, at 24, she was a triage nurse in Western Sydney, one of the biggest hospitals in Western Sydney. 24 years old is a very young age to be deciding those kinds of things. So I wrote this for her, and I also wrote it for my mum and anybody who cares too much.
Excellent.
Cool.
All right, so we're going to go to a quick break now just to let Zuleika go over there and entertain us like we spoke about before. It's in the contract, she has to do it now. You're not allowed to entertain us. So we're going to have a quick break. We're going to have a chat about Circus Alphon, and then we're going to come back on Fringewatch. Don't go anywhere because we have performances next on the thing. That's this.